So after such intense game for the champions, how is the group and what are your expectations for the game in Portimão? Thank you.
Yeah, the group, the player who played were tired, and of course we all were disappointed. Because we lost an important game at home. So of course we already talked about the story of the game, that it was the disappointment was about the result, not really about the performance, because I think we did a lot of things very well regarding tactic, physical, mental part. But we also did two mistakes, so we gave them the chance to score goals, and we missed too many chances. So that's a little bit a short summary of the game on Wednesday. And of course, the next 1-2 days you need also to deal with it. But then of course it's always our task then to look forward, and next match is always next chance to win a game again. And of course that's our goal for tomorrow. So it's not easy to play there. They won last week in Vitoria, so they're in a better shape now than at the beginning of the season. But nevertheless, I think we are well prepared, we are recovered, and we are looking forward to play a good game tomorrow in Portimonense.
How is António Silva? How is react to his expulsion?
Yeah, of course he was very disappointed. You know, he's a very emotional player. You know how much he loves the club and the team, and when something happens like on Wednesday, that he get a very early red card, then of course he is very disappointed, because he feels a little bit responsible also then for the rest of the game. But like I said already on Wednesday, so it was not like he did something stupid or undisciplined. So it was a reflex in this moment, in this situation, and he got the red card. So I think after 1-2 days it's done again. So he's looking forward again, and that's also part of the process of development. So I think to have these moments also in his career sometimes is helpful. Unfortunately, it was not at the end that we could win the game. So then of course it's always better. But I think he's strong enough, and from his mentality, he's a player who can deal with this, and who look forward, and who can nevertheless perform directly on top level again.
Mr. Schmidt, Joana Pires, CVI, CNN Portugal. I would like to ask you about Trubin. He didn't have an easy match last Wednesday, as you said. Are you afraid that he might feel the pressure of this moment, especially looking for the next matches of Benfica, like Futebol Clube de Porto and Inter?
No, I'm not afraid. So I think that's, like I said before, also this the process also for him for development. So I think we all have pressure here at Benfica, because the goals of Benfica are very high. So we have to perform, we have to win, we have to go for prizes. So that's always our pressure, our task, and it's the same for him, for the goalkeepers, and also for the strikers, for everybody. So I think we have to show up, and my players, in my opinion, they're doing very well. And so we know that we haven't bought a goalkeeper who is 35 years old and has already a lot of experience. He's a very talented young goalkeeper with 22 years. He already had some experience with Shakhtar, with the Ukraine national team. But of course, to change the club and to play for a club like Benfica is a new situation. That is not, of course, the best is he performs from the start on top level, no mistakes, big saves, and a lot of clean sheets, makes it easier. In this situation, we have the story of the game on Wednesday. But like I said already on Wednesday, so that's part of it. So you have to accept, you have to look forward, you have to be focused again, and you have to show up in the next game with confidence. So that's the task, and that's what a professional football player, doesn't matter on which position, has to do.
Hi, Mr. Schmidt.
Hi.
Felipe Ferreira, CMTV. Artur Cabral arrived 1 month ago. He was 2 times your choice for the starting team. But since the return of the pause of the national teams, he only played few minutes. What's happening with him, and do you think he is feeling the pressure to play in a big club like Benfica?
I would not say that it's the pressure. So I think he came after the preseason, in the middle of the season, because we sold Gonzalo, and then I tried, of course, to give him very quick also the chance to show up, to get used to the players, and sometimes it works very quick and everything is fine. He scores and then he get the confidence and he get used to the tactic, to the teammates. So we tried that at the beginning. So, but of course it was not like he had this kind of start. So, and then of course I have to make always decisions regarding the shape and the situation of the players up front. So we have three strikers up front with Arthur, with Peter Musa, and with Kasper. And I think Peter Musa did it very well in the Super Cup. Then he got the chance in Boa Vista. He got the red card, so I gave him a chance again. And Peter developed a lot, so of course he has a big advantage because he's already 1 year at Benfica. He knows what he has to do on the pitch. Is not only scoring goals, is also work hard, being part of the pressing, being available between the lines, to have a feeling also for the teammates around him. So that's why my decision was then more for Peter than for Kasper and for Arthur. So that's at the moment the situation. In my opinion, Peter is doing very well. So even on Wednesday, I think he played a very good game. Of course, a little bit unlucky in the finishing. Actually, is a strength of him. But how he is part of the game, how he's also involved in a lot of situations with the ball and against the ball, I think that's what we expect from a striker up front at Benfica. So it's not easy to play in our system, in our tactical behavior, and sometimes you need a little bit to adjust, and that is exactly the situation of Arthur. So he's working hard in the training, and so now he has to wait a little bit. It's always the same. You get the chance. If you are not playing on top level, other players are better, then you have to curl up again and you have to wait a little bit. And he's at the moment in this situation. He's doing well in training. He's working hard, and for sure he will score a lot of goals for Benfica. But at the moment, my choices, the last matches were for Peter. Yes. Yeah.
Daniel,
Yeah, it's only cramp.
do you think this game is crucial, knowing the result in the Champions and knowing that in the next week Benfica will play with Porto?
Yeah, basically all our games are crucial, but I know what you mean. So always after a defeat, the next match is more important than normal, because you want to win again. You want to have also the feeling of winning games, of the positive vibe, and so that's our task now. So I think we are ready for that, and I think we showed in the past a lot of times that we also can manage these situations and be very focused then of the upcoming match.
E se és novo por aqui e ainda não subscreveste o nosso canal, subscreve o nosso canal, ativa o sininho das notificações para não perderes nenhuma das notícias do nosso glorioso Benfica. Um abraço a todos.